Hello friends, welcome to GK DADA. My name is Shubhankar Bhattacharya. Today we will cover chapter 7 Mauryan Empire. So if you are new in this video, so let me inform you that we have already started ancient Indian history series. So kindly follow our playlist. So let's start our Mauryan Empire. First question. Who among the following also had the name Devanam Piyadasi? Option A Chandragupta Maurya, option B Gautam Buddha, option C Ashoka the Great, option D Mahavir Jain. So Devanam Piyadasi was option C Ashoka the Great. Next. Chanakya was associated with which of the following centers of learning? Option A Nalanda, option B Takshila, option C Vikramshila, option D Vallavi. So Chanakya was associated with option B Takshila. Next. Who was the son of Chandragupta Maurya? Option A Bindusar, option B Ashok, option C Bimbisar, option D Kunal. So the right answer is option A Bindusar. Next. Which of the following events made significant changes in Ashoka's life? The significant changes in Ashoka's life. So what was that event? Option A his coronation as the Mauryan Emperor, option B the Kalinga War, option C the birth of his first son, option D his conversion to Buddhism. So that significant event was option B, the Kalinga War. Next. Where is the Great Sanchi Stup situated? Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh. So the right answer is option B, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal. Next. Who influenced King Ashoka to embrace Buddhism? Option A Mahakashyap, option B Mahavir, option C Upagupta, option D Brahmagupta. So the right answer is option C. Upagupta. Next. Which one of the following does not appear on the abacus of the Sarnath temple of Ashok? Which one of the following does not appear? Option A lion, option B elephants, option C bulls, option D deer. So the right answer is option D. Because in Sarnath temple of Ashok, we have lion in the north, horse in the west, bull in the south, elephant in the east. So there is no mention of deer. Next. Who was referred to as Maitrakas? Option A Bindusar, option B Ashok, option C Chandragupta Maurya, option D Brihadat. So Maitrakas was option A Bindusar. Next. What is the meaning of Maitrakas? Option A conqueror of enemies, option B friend of all, option C killer of enemies, option D peaceful ruler. So Maitrakas was option C killer of enemies. Next. Who among the following is also known as Vishnugupta? Option A Chanakya, option B Ashoka, option C Harshavardhan, option D Patanjali. So Vishnugupta was option A Chanakya. Next. During which ruler did the use of stone to make monuments start? Option A Chandragupta Maurya, option B Bindusar, option C Ashok, option D Kunal. So the right answer is option C Ashok. Which Greek ambassador visited India during the period of Chandragupta Maurya? Option A Aristotle, option B Megasthenes, option C Seleucus Nicator, option D Pythagoras. So the right answer is option B Megasthenes. Next. The division of Mauryan society into 7 classes was particularly mentioned in option A Arthashastra, option B Manusmriti, option C Indica, option D Miling Panha. The division of Mauryan society into 7 classes was mentioned in Indica. Option C is the right answer. Next. Bindusar appointed Ashoka as the governor of option A Ujjain, option B Takshila, option C Pataliputra, option D Kalinga. So Ashoka was appointed as the governor of Ujjain. Option A is the right answer. Next. What is the subject matter of the book Arthashastra? Option A Politics and Diplomacy, option B Astronomy and Mathematics, option C Medicine and Health, option D Philosophy and Ethics. So the subject matter of the Arthashastra was Politics and Diplomacy, option A. Next. Which ruler first united the valleys of Sindhu, Ganga and Yamuna under one political authority? Option A Chandragupta Maurya, option B Ashok, option C Chandragupta II, option D Bindusar. So the right answer is option A Chandragupta Maurya. Next. During Ashoka's reign, administrative officers were called Mahamatya, Rajukas, Pradesikas, Amatya. So the right answer is option B Rajukas. Administrative officers were called Rajukas. Next. Who was the chairman of the third Buddhist council? Option A Mahakashyap, option B Ananda, option C Mogaliputra Tisha, option D Upali. So the right answer is option C Mogaliputra Tisha. Next. Where was the third Buddhist council conducted? Vaishali, Sarnath, Pataliputra, Rajgir. So the right answer is option C Pataliputra. Next. The third Buddhist council was conducted during the reign of which Mauryan king? Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar, Ashok, Kunal. So the right answer is option C Ashok. Next. The council of ministers during the Mauryan dynasty was called option A Mantri Parishad, option B Samiti, option C Sabha, option D Panchayat. So the right answer is option A Mantri Parishad. The council of ministers were called Mantri Parishad. Next. Who was the chief of the revenue department during the Mauryan dynasty? Chief of the revenue department. Option A Mahamatya, option B Samaharta, option C Adhyaksh, option D Amatya. So the right answer is option B Samaharta. Next. The book written by Megasthenes was Arthashastra, Ramayan, Indica, Manusmriti. And the right answer is option C Indica. Next. Indica was written in which language? Sanskrit, Greek, Prakrit, Pali. So the language of Indica was Greek. Option B. Next. Megasthenes was the ambassador of option A Alexander, option B Seleucus Nicator, option C Cyrus the Great, option D Darius I. So Megasthenes was the ambassador of Seleucus Nicator. Option B. Next. Which religion did Chandragupta Maurya follow? Option A Jainism, option B Buddhism, option C Hinduism, option D Zoroastrianism. So the right answer is option A Jainism. By whose influence did Chandragupta Maurya adopt Jainism? Chanakya, Megasthenes, Bhadrabahu, Upali. And the right answer is option C Bhadrabahu. Bhadrabahu influenced Chandragupta Maurya to adopt Jainism. Next. Who wrote the famous Mudra Rakshas? Kalidas, Bhababhuti, Bhasha, Vishakdatta. So the writer of Mudra Rakshas was option D Vishakdatta. Next. In which language was Mudra Rakshas written? Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit, Greek. So the right answer is option A Sanskrit. Next. What is the main story of Mudra Rakshas? Option A historical account of Chandragupta Maurya's reign. Option B administrative policy of Ashoka's reign. Option C a political satire. Option D a religious scripture. So the main story of Mudra Rakshas was option A historical account of Chandragupta Maurya's reign. Next. Who among the following was the son of Ashoka? Option A Milinda, option B Mahendra, option C Kunal, option D Chandashok. And the right answer is option B Mahendra. Next. Who was sent to Sri Lanka by Ashoka to spread Buddhism? Mahinda, Upagupta, Kunal, Sanghamitra. And the right answer is option D Sanghamitra. When did Ashoka invade Kalinga? Option A 261 BCE, option B 301 BCE, option C 251 BCE, option D 321 BCE. And the right answer is option A 261 BCE. Next. Who was the last Nanda ruler defeated and killed by Chandragupta Maurya? Last Nanda ruler. Option A Narendrananda, option B Mahapadmananda, option C Mahendrananda, option D Dhanananda. And the right answer is option D Dhanananda. Next. Who was the first sovereign ruler of India? First sovereign ruler. Option A Chandragupta Maurya, option B Ashok, option C Harsha, option D Alexander. And the right answer is option A Chandragupta Maurya. First sovereign ruler. Next. What was the capital of the Mauryan Empire? Option A Ujjain, option B Pataliputra, option C Takshila, option D Sarnath. And the right answer is option B Pataliputra was the capital of Mauryan Empire. Next. What is the modern name of Pataliputra? Option A Varanasi, option B Patna, option C Allahabad, option D Kolkata. So the modern name of Pataliputra is Patna, option B. Next. What was the main language of the Mauryan dynasty? Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit, Tamil. So the main language was Prakrit, option C. Next. What was the main center of education during the period of Mauryan Empire? Nalanda, Takshila, Ujjain, Sarnath. So the main center of education was Takshila. Option B is the right answer. Next. What was the main occupation of the people during the Mauryan Empire? Option A, agriculture. Option B, trade and commerce. Option C, fishing. Option D, mining. So the main occupation was agriculture. Option A. Next. Who was the last ruler of the Mauryan dynasty? Ashok, Bindusar, Brihadat, Devvarman. So the last ruler of Mauryan dynasty was option C, Brihadat. Next. Who assassinated the last Mauryan king Brihadat? Chanakya, Pushyamitra Sunga, Ashoka, Chandragupta Maurya. So the right answer is option B, Pushyamitra Sunga. He assassinated the last Mauryan king Brihadat. Next. Which Indian ruler was referred to as Candrakottas by the Greek philosopher and historian Megasthenes? Option A, Ashok. Option B, Chandragupta Maurya. Option C, Bindusar. Option D, Kanishka. And the right answer is option B, Chandragupta Maurya. Next. What does the term Sallekhana mean in the context of Chandragupta Maurya? Sallekhana. Option A, coronation ceremony. Option B, death in battle. Option C, death by slow starvation. Option D, suicide. And the right answer is option C, death by slow starvation. Next. Where did Chandragupta Maurya commit Sallekhana? Option A, Patliputra. Option B, Shravanbelagola. Option C, Ujjain. Option D, Takshila. And the right answer is option B, Shravanbelagola. Shravanbelagola is in Karnataka. Next. What was the significant message of the first rock edict during the Mauryan Empire? The significant message of first rock edict. Prohibition of animal sacrifice, promotion of Buddhism, economic reforms, administrative guidelines. And the right answer is option A, prohibition of animal sacrifice. Next. What does the fourth rock edict of Ashoka signify? Fourth rock edict. Option A, announcement of war. Option B, promotion of Buddhism. Option C, Vedic Age replaced by Dhamma Age. Option D, administrative guidelines. So the fourth rock edict signify option C, Vedic Age replaced by Dhamma Age. Next. What does the fifth rock edict of Ashoka signify? Fifth rock edict. Option A, quitting war forever. Option B, appointment of Dhamma Mahamatra. Option C, Vedic Age replaced by Dhamma Age. Option D, Kalinga reforms. So fifth rock edict signify option B, appointment of Dhamma Mahamatra. Next. What does the eighth rock edict signify? Eighth rock edict. First Dhamma Yatra, last Dhamma Yatra, social upliftment, Kalinga war. And the right answer is option A, first Dharma Yatra. Next. What does the 13th rock edict signify? 13th. Promotion of Buddhism, last Dharma Yatra, Kalinga war victory, transformation of king. And the right answer is Kalinga war victory, option C. Next. Which pillar edict is popularly known as Delhi Topara pillar? Which pillar edict? Don't confuse between pillar edict and rock edict, okay? This question is all about pillar edict. Which pillar edict is popularly known as Delhi Topara pillar edict? Second, third, fourth or fifth? And the right answer is option D, fifth pillar edict. Delhi Topara pillar. Next. Who constructed Sanchi Stup? Option A, Chandragupta Maurya. Option B, Bimbisar. Option C, Mahendra. Option D, Ashok. And the right answer is option D, Ashok. Next. Which Mauryan king defeated Seleucus Nicator? Option A, Chandragupta Maurya. Option B, Bimbisar. Option C, Mahendra. Option D, Ashok. And the right answer is option A, Chandragupta Maurya defeated Seleucus Nicator. Next. Which inscription mentioned the name Ashoka for the first time instead of Devanam Piyadasi? Which inscription mentioned the name Ashoka for the first time instead of Devanam Piyadasi? Option A, Major Rock Edict of Sanchi. Option B, Major Rock Edict 13. Option C, Minor Rock Edict of Maski. Option D, Rumendai Pillar. So the right answer is option C, Minor Rock Edict of Maski. Next. Where is the Minor Rock Edict of Maski located? Option A, Karnataka. Option B, Madhya Pradesh. Option C, Bihar. Option D, Uttar Pradesh. And the right answer is option A, Maski Edict in Karnataka. Next. In which language is the Minor Rock Edict of Maski written? Option A, Sanskrit. Option B, Brahmi. Option C, Pali. Option D, Prakrit. And the right answer is option B, Brahmi. And here is the name of Ashok in Brahmi script. Next, which Indian ruler is said to have sent a letter to Antiochus I expressing his desire for friendship and exchanging presents? Which Indian ruler or Mauryan ruler? Option A Chandragupta Maurya, option B Ashok, option C Chandragupta II, option D Bindusar, and the right answer is option D Bindusar. Next, who was the first European to decipher Ashoka's inscription? First European to decipher Ashoka's inscription. Option A William Jones, option B Max Muller, option C James Prinsep, option D Alexander Cunningham. And the first European was option C James Prinsep. Next, which Jain text explains Chandragupta Maurya's adoption of Jainism? Which Jain text? Option A Bhagavad Sutra, option B Kalpa Sutra, option C Parishishta Parvan, option D Uttaradhayan Sutra. And the right answer is option C Parishishta Parvan. Next, who was the author of the 12th century Digambar text Parishishta Parvan? So the author of Parishishta Parvan was option A Hemchandra. Next, which Sri Lankan king adopted Ashoka's policy? Option A Dudugamulu, option B Parakram Bahu, option C Vijay, option D Devanampiya Tisha. And the right answer is option D Devanampiya Tisa. So these all 61 questions is about Mauryan Empire. Here is a list of major rock edicts of King Ashok. You can note it down if you wish. And along with that, the 7 essential organs of the state by Kautilya. Okay, in the next video we will cover chapter 8 Sunga, Satvahan, Indo-greeks. Okay, share your feedback on the comment box. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video with chapter 8.